you know, I've done everything. I've sat at those books, which we don't have anymore, to look at all the names. And now I sit at a computer, which I like a lot better. Things go faster. People don't complain about being in long lines. I've been greeting people at the door, relieving the other people from even standing at the machine that takes your forms, helping the people get in and out of the building who are handicapped or somebody who needs extra help. You know, just switching places and the different things. But I had spent initially a lot of time with those poll books that made my eyes feel like they were going cross-eyed by the end of 5 hours. So I like the computers better. As I've talked to other people who are doing the polls in other places. They're still using books. And, you know, so I feel privileged, really, that I'm working with a place that has computers, and I don't have to struggle like that to do the poll work. And I don't like computers, you know? So it just wound up to be the other way around. Somebody who doesn't like computers, but it really did make my life easier. And then, but I still hear from someone who lives somewhere else that they're still struggling with the books. So that's the big change. Yeah, another thing is the taking the forms at the end, that's automatic. But those things do, they get goofed up. And then you wind up counting by hand and staying later. Initially, I was working outside the polls, getting signatures of people who want to ban the mercury dental fillings. This has been part of my political activity, talking to legislators, talking to the people in the federal government. I'm in a class action lawsuit to let us get compensated for all that. But anyway, I started working outside the polls, as I said, talking to people, educating them about the issue, and getting their signatures, hopefully. And then one year, my friend, who was also poisoned with mercury like me, she said, how about if we work inside the poll? She said, they're short of help. And I said, well, how do we do that? And she said, come on to a class. So she called somebody, and I went on to the class and got trained. And then I started working at the polls. So my idea was, well, I'm not going to get to talk to anybody about this because I'll be busy doing these jobs. Let me just wear my T-shirt. And then I did get to talk to the other people at the polls about the issue. So, plus, you know, you get paid for your day. But it has been interesting. And some of the people it has raised the consciousness of some people seeing me with my dental shirt. It's part of this whole political activism for me. Like I said, you know, I wear my shirt, I'm still talking to people about the dental mercury issue. So it's meaningful to me because it's part of my political activity as I'm talking about the issue. So that's why it's meaningful. But voting, you know, is also meaningful to me. I think more people really should be out there participating. There should, you know, to see it's disconcerting for me to see the numbers. At the end of the day now, we can see on every computer the percentage of the registered voters who are voting. And, you know, it should be higher than that. I mean, that's what I thought, was supposed to be all about, was participating in the democratic process. Do not let the dentist put mercury in your teeth. They're cheap fillings. They go in there fast. They'll plop them in fast. Your insurance will pay for them. And people are having serious health issues with these fillings. And there are alternatives. And if your dentist doesn't know those alternatives and he's not using them, you can go to another dentist. There are plenty of dentists that are using tooth-colored fillings.